Hey everybody, this is Meleika of Evanston LiveTV, and we have with us today special guest Eric Smith of Clockedin. He's the CEO of Clockedin, and wait till you hear about this service, this app. It is absolutely, well, one, needed. When he created it, I'm sure he didn't realize how much was going to be needed at this time period, but it's designed to help people in the restaurant business. And actually, he's going to tell us more about how this can help people who are concerned about their worth, their value in the workplace, and what's going to happen after this quarantine, this lockdown. We're all concerned about money and our employment and running a business and making sure we have the staff. You know, so many people have had to lay off people. It has been a life changer right now, a whole new reality we're all about to step in. And then you have people like Eric Smith and his team. They are thinking ahead, almost like satellite dishes, like you all see the big picture. Hey, Eric.
Hey, Meleika. Nice to meet you.
You too, you too.
Hello to Evanston. We're down here in West Loop.
Thank you so much for coming on. Matt had reached out to me about your service, and I read about it. I was like, this is awesome. And then you and I spoke, and did you even think that we would be where we are right now?
We are from both the tech side and the restaurant side. So right now I'm in Molly's Cupcakes here in the West Loop, and it is a ghost town. We, like everyone out there, had no, anticipation of the impact of this, and how widespread it is. And in the restaurant world, you really have two scenarios out there. You have individuals who have been affected to where, their employment is entirely in question, and then you have individuals who still are going to work and they're in a high-risk environment. And so every day, their experience is different from us, at home and on our Zoom meetings and things like that. So it's a very affected community on both sides of that equation. Our normal scenario, I'll just give you a walkthrough of Molly's. Our normal scenario here is we're usually buzzing with delivery orders coming and going, customers nonstop, and the cupcake, cases are full, and smiling customers, coming and going throughout the day. Pretty much the week since the lockdown, occurred, we've been staying in touch with our employees, and also, helping them to, find, other opportunities in this time being, and staying in touch with them. One of the biggest concerns that we're hearing from the small business community, and this is really starting to liven up on LinkedIn, is that, a lot of the operators are very concerned that, reopening again is going to be kind of like opening for the first time. They're not sure if they're going to be able to provide the hours that their team is going to need, or even get back in touch with their team as people move on to new opportunities. So it is a big, big question mark on the whole industry. And as you well know, restaurants kind of touch every corner of our life. And, there's a very diverse and dynamic, workforce out there. So, we've been building a technology solution for a couple of years, more oriented on where we think the industry will go. And with all of the coronavirus, impacts has just really accelerated the need for, essentially a future of work solution. And so we're moving very aggressively right now outside of Chicago, into many other major metros, to start building the conversations with the different workforce and different community members to, provide our service as they're, entering into a recovery plan and how that means for them.
So explain how Clockedin works. Well, one, explain how, did it just hit you like a lightning bolt? Clockedin, this is what we need.
So my business partner is really the restaurant expert, and our background is with Subway and Jimmy John's. And when we started working on the project, we saw two major pain points in the industry. One of them comes from the position of the operator. So when you're running a business on a day-to-day basis, I'm not concerned that the power is going to go off. I'm not concerned if ingredients are going to come in the back door. I'm not so much as concerned if customers are coming in the front door. But I have people who are, they get sick, they call off, they have life emergencies, they quit. So the day-to-day challenge is managing my team, and the ability to get a qualified worker to help on that sandwich line or help in the cupcake shop at the snap of a fingers would be very valuable. The second pain point is actually from the worker standpoint. This industry over the last decade has increasingly moved from full-time positions into part-time. And so you have a situation where workers oftentimes need to hold multiple jobs, and they need access to hours. They need access to, apply their skills locally and have that translate into a paycheck. And so we'd always seen the ability to use technology to connect workers with local opportunities as a future for the industry. And now with about 30% of the unemployment across the country is in the restaurant segment. We've just experienced the highest spike since unemployment has been tracked. And so we have the largest unemployment spike in history, and what is coming next is going to be the largest effort to return to work in history as everyone starts to sort things out and figure out how their day-to-day life can resume.
Wow. I know quite a few restaurant owners, and I feel bad because they've had to lay off some of their staff, the good workers, but I know it has been a struggle for them before the whole lockdown, was finding good staff in the restaurant industry. And I just get the feeling that's going to change now. Like,
it's going to change now. Absolutely. And the old adage of it's all about who you know, we think is going to come into play in a very strong manner. And so what our app does effectively is it's a network. So it allows people to join, add their skills, add their experience, make personal connections with others in their industry as well as businesses in their industry. And so we feel like the traditional job boards, the Indeeds and Monster.com, are going to be really just flooded. And the individuals who have a personal relation or a personal connection to a local business are going to be recommended, and they're going to be much more trusted to come to work. And the job boards with the thousands of resumes and that whole process is going to be much more cumbersome. So that's what our app does. It connects people with their industry locally, and allows them to participate in the conversation and find where those opportunities are.
This is really great. I already told some friends of mine about Clockedin, so this is awesome. Thank you so much for thinking of this.
Yeah, we're getting busy, and we're doing all that we can. We're reaching out to a lot of the other technology companies and as well as community leaders to promote the awareness of this, as well as to garner additional support from them so that we can continue scaling and providing our platform for free for everybody.
Now, how can we help you to get this service out? Because I think a lot of people need to know.
Yes, that would be coming through our PR department and Matt, and really just providing those recommendations of community leaders, church leaders on the civic side. As we go into the next 2-3 months, it's going to be very busy with regards to people trying to navigate back into work. And so we feel like if you know someone who might help us distribute our message, it's clockedin.com, and please visit that website, and you can reach out to us directly from there.
Awesome. And is there a message you really want to get out to people right now? Because I think some people are kind of still in la la land about what's actually happening, and I think they're just thinking of things on a physical, follow the guidelines, wash your hands, but they're not thinking of the big picture when this, you know, when we are back in the workforce. I don't think they're realizing when they step outside that door, things have changed. Things have
Things
changed.
have changed, and the national conversation, in my opinion, is going to gradually move from the health crisis into the economic crisis.
Mm-hmm.
Look, restaurants are going to open their doors again.
Mm-hmm.
uh, Jobs will come back. Are they going to be the same? Not exactly. Are there going to be as many? Not quite. So my message to everyone is, even though we're needing to social distance in the real world, keep your social connections close and don't be shy right now. The more people that you're connecting with and the more people that you're engaging with is going to further your opportunities, as we start to emerge from this, crazy health crisis time.
Yes, yes. Well, thank you so much, Eric. Thank you for Clockedin. And, I'm definitely going to help get the word out. I've already spoken to my restaurant owners here in Evanston, and we'll get this info out. I think it's needed, and thank you.
Thank you, Meleika. And when it gets back open again, we'll make sure to get some cupcakes up your way up in Evanston.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And wait, that bike back there is just, I love it. Absolutely love that bike back there.
Thank you. Thank you, Meleika.
All right, Eric. Talk soon. Okay, you guys, this has been Meleika of Evanston Live TV. And wow, Clockedin. This is a wonderful service. So you all, anyone working in that industry, I suggest you go to Clockedin, check it out. I mean, this is a phenomenal service. And please, people, understand that things are changing rapidly during this whole quarantine. As you're sitting in your house, the world is still moving out there and things are changing. So definitely check out Clockedin. I think it's a great idea. It's a wonderful service, and they're moving already. So you all stay tuned and definitely keep to the guidelines. I've been ending every Zoom with wash your hands, keep your distance, 6 feet. Now we know to take off your shoes at the door. Do not track COVID-19 into your home. Wear your mask, people. I don't care if you're power walking, you're jogging. You got to pass each other. You don't know who's coughed, who sneezed, and you're walking into that suspended aerosol. Please wear your mask, your gloves. If you don't have a mask, make one. Wear a scarf, handkerchief, something. Just protect yourself and protect others. Okay, this is Meleika, Evanston Live TV.